So, hi everyone. Today I will be presenting my first Spring Boot project demo. So, uh, and also I will explain some basic concepts of Spring, like MVC framework and microservice. So, let's start with uh, MVC framework. MVC means a model, view, and controller based framework. So, model is work as a data logic, and view is it contains the front end logic, and controller which is act as a entry level gate, or which controls the uh, which receive the data from the. So controller receive the request and passes this request to the model. Model contains some logics like business logic and database logic. So let's go to the working of the MVC. So let's take example. If user sends an request, the controller receives it, and controller calls the service or model and then process the result, returns the data to the view or directly as a REST response, like in APIs. So in short, it works as a controller, then go to a service and go to the repository, that means database layer. So here we can see the image. So now I'm going to explain microservice concept. So microservice is an architectural style where an application is broken down into multiple small or independent services. Means let's suppose there is a one project, so that we can uh, break down this project into small services, so each service can runs independently on each or on different ports. And also the there are other services can communicate with each other using the APIs, like REST API, REST HTTP. So the Spring Boot is built on top of the Spring framework, and it's used to quickly build and run Spring based application. So why Spring Boot is popular in industry? Because of its writing clean maintainable code using annotations, managing objects automatically using IOC, and DI means control, inversion of control, and DI means the dependency injection, building web application using Spring MVC, and also for building scalable backend system using Spring Boot and microservices. So summary of this, like Spring provide a complete ecosystem to build modern and clean and scalable Java application, where a simple web app with Spring MVC or large distributed system using microservices. So now I am going to explain my first uh, demo project. So this is the website, start.spring.io. So here we can see in the project section, I have selected the Maven project, and in language uh, we are they are given three language: Java, Groovy, Kotlin. So I am choosing Java language, and here is a version of Spring Boot. So here I am going to choose the version 3.5.3 of my Spring Boot, and my here I am given some data, like here my group. So here I give my group name is demo.example, and my artifact is demo. So here we can see my in the description. uh, as we see, if I change my group like xyz, so here in the package name also it will automatically changes the name. So likewise here I describe my project title as demo, and I choose the package as jar, and select jdk version 17. And here we can see this is the dependency section, which is more important. So here we can add our dependency for our project. So here I added my dependency, which is spring web, uh, which is a build web and including restful, which is an application, which is MVC based application. So yeah, after clicking after here we can click on the generate. So it will generate a jar file, so it will generate zip file. So after extracting that zip file, here we can see a different types of folder like .mvm, .settings, source, target, etc. And here is main our pom.xml file. So this is our Eclipse Spring Boot ID. So in this file location, I have chosen import option. So using this import, I have select an existing Maven project. Then I select next. So here we have to give a directory where our project file is extracted, and just click enter. So here we can see that pom.xml file is showing. So click on that pom.xml and finish. So here I have imported that file. So let's build our project. Run as Maven build. First clean our project, clean. So for that I am writing command like clean package. our package built successfully. Now we are going to run our this application using the command clean spring boot run. So here our application started successfully on port 8080. So let's test our application. So here we can see it is given an error, white label error page. So this is because here we run our just application. So in our project we have not currently given our uh, business logic. So let's so this is our demo controller. So we are annotated as at the rest controller, and here we are uh, use our next annotation is at the request mapping. So whenever we uh, give our link like http localhost port name our 8080 slash demo. So it will map the slash demo So this is our protocol, and the local host is server and 8080 is a port, and after this is our path. So it will checks that the server is the application is runs on the our uh, http port, http protocol, and on the server or on port of 8080. Then after getting the port, it will go for further like slash demo. So in that demo it will run that business logic. So here uh, we are going to create our business logic for our demo project. So here I have used the gate mapping annotation. Whenever we throws a link like http colon localhost 8080 slash demo, after if we give this like a slash sum, then it will catch through this our gate mapping annotation. Now we are building our demo logic. So this is our business logic, like so let's check this. So here I have created my demo service interface like that. So here I am using that my main package like demo.example.demo, and after I have created my sub package as a service and created interface name with demo service. So I have created interface. In that interface I have created a sum method. service INPL, and here we have to give an annotation as service this is my service service based application, and this is my controller based application. This is my controller and this is my service. So now let's check our URL, so it's correctly working or not. So here our URL is correctly working. So now we have to add our Demo1 dependency. Because of the Demo1 dependency, we don't need to stop our Spring Boot application or restart that. So when we add our that Demo1 dependency, so it will automatically restart the server when we change or when we make any update in our service or in our application. So for that we have to stop that our server. After that we have to run our application. So if we not so after adding that our Demo1 dependency in form.xml, and if we not stop that our server and restart it again, so it will not make any change or any update. So for that, after changing in our form.xml, we need to stop that our server and restart it again. Then and then only our application works properly. So here we can see in our resources, this is that application.properties. So let's we open this. So here we can see that showing that spring.application.name equal to data. So here we can change our port number also. Let's run our application first. After running that, we make your changes. Let's wait for some moment. So sorry for I have mistakenly added our dependency after this dependency, so it will show later. So save this and then run again. Package. here our server is started. Let's see check it's working or not. So is working correctly. So here we are changing our port. So I have given the port number is 8081 and I have saved this. And so as you can see, using the dev tool dependency, we don't need to stop that our server and run it again. So it will automatically run the server after making any changes in our application. So let's check. So now we can see on our 8080 port, here it is giving an error. So let's make it 8081 and then check. Yeah, so our port, as per our new update, here we change our port number 8080 to 8081 and it's working properly. Another thing is that when we run our this same application on same port, when any service or any application run on same port, it gives an error. So let me show you. So here we can see that it is showing that our web server failed to start. Port 8081 was already in use. So this is happen when we run service on same port. So to solve this issue, here we have to go to the console and here we can see. So this is our demo file, this is our server which is running. So first we have to stop this. After that, let's see. So it is not working because I have stopped that server. So run it again. So here our server is started. So let's switch it. It's working or not. So it is working. Now we are now I am going to explain about that our dependency injection. So I have to run this my application using dependency injection. So I am going to run this my application using my field injection also, and also I am going to explain constructor injection. So what is that dependency injection? What is that constructor injection and field injection? So they are the part of the dependency injection. So field injection we are use at the rate auto. This is the annotation. So using that we can remove the null pointer error. So uh, and the second one is constructor injection. In constructor injection, uh, here auto-wide is optional. Here we are define the object into the our constructor. So in dependency injection, here when object is created, dependency is injected automatically. So it is done by that our spring. So let's start by making our first dependency injection based application. So here going to demo service IMPL. Here I have used that method created. Okay, it's done. Now in our controller I have defined that so now I am going to inject that demo service using auto wire. So now I am defining there auto wire control shift A. So auto wire, and here we imported this package also using control shift O. Now our next task is here we are defining the int result, yeah, demo service dot sum. So we are returning result. So yes, so here we can add our logger also. So for that logger I have to import our logger file. So here we have added our logger files. Now mm, let's check. See that request is received, that both values are received. So let's retry with our constructor injection. For that, so in constructor injection, the auto add is optional. So without auto add, we can define the constructor injection. For that, we have to create constructor name demo controller. So here I have created that. So for dependency, for constructor injection is created. So let's test this. So this, let's run. So here we can see our demo service object is created, and we check it's working properly now. So yes, it is working. So this is the demonstration from my side. So, yeah, thank you.